Thanks for joining us this evening. And you're also being live streamed on Facebook between two organizations, so there's other people watching and pushing this out. The hiring committee in this room and many of us have concerns about the current conditions in our state of New Mexico, and that's what we're here for tonight. You'll have 2 minutes per question to respond, and you'll get 15-second warning right before it ends. Well, let's just start off. What is the role of the New Mexico Land Commissioner and its relationships to the stewardship and the use of our state-owned lands?
The role of the Land Commissioner, constitutional role, is to generate revenue for our 22 beneficiaries, and mainly that's education. And to do that, you want to do it in a stewardship way. I've been a rancher all my life, third generation rancher, been managing lands all my life. And the rancher farmers are the real stewards of the land. So you want to take care of the lands, and they'll take care of you. You want to do it in a reliable, sustainable way. At the same time, you try to generate as much revenue as you can for the 22 beneficiaries. So do it in a reliable, sustainable way and generate revenue at the same time. And we do that with several different programs. We did a forest restoration program when I was there before. We did a Don't Trash the Trust program. And also we did several cleanups. So we take care of the land, they take care of you. We're glad to do that and maximize revenue.
Thank you. Fracking is a process that has been used in New Mexico in one form or another since the 30s. It currently involves forcing the mixture of mostly water into small amounts of other chemicals into fusions to release more oil and gas to obtain in the drilling alone. Do you support the ban of fracking? And if you do, and if yes, the ban of fracking, how do you, it'll eventually shut down our industry, how do you then figure out the revenue, a third of the revenue that might be lost from oil and gas?
Well, at the state land office, when I was there my first 8 years, we raised $4 billion, and 93% of that came from the oil and gas industry. And right now, this coming legislative session, we're going to have $1.5 billion of surplus, and it's all due to fracking and directional drilling. We absolutely do not want to ban fracking in the state. If we do, you're going to put this in an economic free fall of the state. It won't have hardly any money. It'll devastate us. So absolutely not. We don't want to do fracking. Ban it. We want to do it in a clean environmental way. You can do that and encourage it. Oil and gas is going to be hard to replace in this state, and I do not want to do that. We want to encourage jobs and bring economic development. I have to tell you this story. I was in Carlsbad at an energy forum down there. These 2 young men came up to me. They were about 30 to 35, and they said, I didn't even know them. They said, Pat, we're behind you 100%. What can we do for you? And this and that. I said, man, what got you guys all fired up? I don't even know you. They said, well, I can't carry on. They said, you don't want to ban fracking. That's right. I don't. So that's why we're behind you.
As Land Commissioner, you will sit on the State Investment Council Board and help determine where New Mexico invests its funds from the state land grant permanent funds. The funds are designed to be a permanent endowment to the New Mexico educational system and other few beneficiaries. This is a two-part question. The first part is, what is your number one priority for those funds and why?
The number one priority of the State Investment Council, I served on State Investment Council for 8 years. It's a 9-member council. In fact, when I was there, I'm the commissioner. The person who was on council exposed to third-party marketing that was done by the Richardson administration on a no confidence vote by our executive director. We won that by 1 vote, 5-4. And I won't ever forget that. And I voted no on a lot of those investments. And I had the Security and Exchange call me and say, why did you vote no? Did you know something we need to know? And I said, no, I'm just a rancher from Eastern Mexico. It just didn't make sense to me, so I voted no. I didn't understand it. So I thought I'd get any kind of trouble there. But to do the investments, let's get into that because I want to run out of time here. Probably the most important thing is diversify, diversify, diversify. If I had to invest it today, I would say 65% in the market, 35% in bonds. And out of that 65%, I would say 50% domestic and 15% international. And when you go to international, I would say do part Euro and part Asian, and the domestic would include the Mexico programs. You have to be real careful in the Mexico programs. programs coming from us that weren't viable, they got funded. One of them was Eclipse Aviation, $20 million into it or more, we didn't get any money back. So, and it was the 65% in the markets, I do small, large, and medium cap, and maybe aggressive. Small cap, I'd probably put 15%. Medium would be 35, 40, and same thing for large, and maybe aggressive 5%. They'd all be kind of medium risk, though. And then 35% of the bonds would be short, medium, and long-term bonds. You'd have to diversify that too, which would be short-term would be 0 to 5 years, would probably be 30, 35%, medium would be 40, 45%, long-term would be 15%. So diversify.
The second part of the question, you kind of just answered a little bit of it, but the economists have shown that distributing from the endowment of up to 5% back into local markets or the New Mexico market will help the economy. What do you think the appropriate distribution is? You're giving us percentages right there. What do you think? Economists are saying we should invest about 5% of those endowments back into New Mexico's economy, tech transfer. What percentage do you think we should be doing?
What percent should we invest back in the New Mexico economy out of the $23 billion?
Yeah.
Well, I put that down as domestic investments. And I don't know if you'd want to do 5%. We'd have to look at you'd have to take each project on a case-by-case basis and determine from there. But if you want to put a max on, 5% max, but I wouldn't put a minimum on it. You have to make sure that those are good, viable projects. Because I've been there, I've seen projects that weren't, I've seen investments that weren't. And the best thing is to make sure you protect investments and funds for future generations.
Thank you. In 2 minutes or less, please tell the hiring committee why you believe you are the best candidate to represent New Mexico at the
Was there a second part to that other question?
That was the second part.
Oh, I thought it was.
You actually answered both parts of the question.
Well, I don't want everyone taking, I don't want to increase the distribution percent out of the state investment, out of the fund.
You do want to take...
No, I don't. We take 5% now out on a 5-year rolling average. I want to keep it at that. And I want to tell a little story on that.
Okay, go ahead. You've answered very quickly, so you have some time.
Okay.
Give him about a minute.
When I was land commissioner before, Governor Richardson wanted to increase the distribution out there from 5% to 5.8%. I'll never forget, I saw it the night before the election on that Tuesday, and he said, well, Pat, I'm going to beat you 2-1 on this issue. Raising the permanent fund. He goes, I spent $1 million on it. I was kind of the lead person, only statewide elected Republican. I said, well, I only raised $100,000. At the end of election night, that Tuesday night at midnight, we won that vote by 177 votes. And 3 days later, we lost it by 200 votes that Thursday. I guess they found some ballot somewhere in some courthouse up north in Jennifer County, but we lost it. But that's how close it was. And I was leading not to raise that permanent fund. I think it should be there for future generations. Don't take more out because oil and gas is a finite resource that won't be there forever. But we need this for our grandchildren.
Thank you. Last, you have 2 minutes or less. Please tell the hiring committee why you believe you are the best candidate to represent New Mexico as a state land commissioner.
First of all, thanks for having me here. Thanks for Aaron here. I hope lots of people watched it. I've been a third-generation rancher. I've been managing lands all my life. I have a bachelor's degree in science and agricultural economics from Mexico State. I have a master's of agriculture from Colorado State University. We love managing lands. That's why we do. Some people grow up wanting to be governor, senator. I always want to be land commissioner because I love working with the lands. We have a proven record. We raised over $8 billion. In 8 years, we raised over $4 billion more than any other land commissioner in that period of time. What the land commissioner does, we do agricultural leases, oil and gas leases, and commercial leases. We work with the private sector on nearly every single lease. And it's very important to have someone who can negotiate and work with the private sector well. And I have a proven record of doing that, have the experience, the education, and knowledge to do that. And don't endanger the engine that funds education here by electing someone that doesn't have any experience. You don't wake up the next morning and be land commissioner. It takes a long time to be able to manage land and learn how to do it. And it's by a lot of us by experience and knowledge. And a lot of times it don't work one year, but it works the next year. So I have the experience, education to do it, and the background to invest those funds well. And let's hope, I hope I can get the message across. I need everybody's vote in November. And thank you for your vote and support because I'm the best qualified person for the job.
Thank you. thank you for coming, you guys. The hiring committee and the voters of New Mexico will let you know on November 6th. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.